What's good? So, today we are reacting to the supposed Gotham Knights game or Batman game, whatever it is, and it's definitely it's not alleged, it's definitely coming and it's definitely here. Oh, I've waited so long for this. The worst fucking marketing strategy of all time, but it might finally be here. It might finally be here. Classic Arkham. Yeah, no. She was Oracle in Arkham Knight, and I can't imagine her back just fixed and she's unparalyzed. So maybe it's not a direct sequel, but maybe it's just like a spin-off. Maybe, I don't know. Got Red Hood, of course. Big nutty Jason Todd. This is just leaving me with questions, to be honest. It looks like classic Arkham gameplay, but with the Bat family, which I love because they were kind of neglected. I mean, there were some games where they were given their fair due. I mean, DLCs and stuff mostly, but it does look like it's classic Arkham gameplay, which is great because classic Arkham gameplay does slap. Game looks pretty nice, but I don't know if it looks as nice as Arkham Knight. Voice was completely different. Obviously, wait, Robin joined the session. I just saw something that said this isn't like Avengers, right? Or this isn't a fucking co-op mobile game, right? Obviously no mobile game, you know what I mean. Please tell me it's not. I mean, co-op could be cool, but like the enemies have levels. Oh, is it an open world RPG with co-op elements? Please don't be. Please don't be an RPG. The way the numbers are spiraling off, it just reminds me of Assassin's Creed Odyssey every time. Okay, so I was wrong about classic Arkham gameplay. It is not classic Arkham gameplay in the slightest. It's a hit-based combat system. I'm a little worried. I'm a little bit worried that it's gonna be another fucking open world action game with light RPG elements and co-op involved. Just like every other game. It also isn't the Gotham City from Arkham Knight. So I'm feeling as if it's a different universe. It's just gonna be a separate thing. So is it gonna be like a reboot? But Batman's still dead in the universe. Obviously, it's not an Arkham game, so I should probably stop comparing it to that, but I mean, it's gonna inevitably be compared to every Arkham game. You know? Surely the enemies won't be damage sponges, but like, I hate that system where it's just arbitrary numbers flying off the enemies. I don't know why, it just gives me PTSD of Odyssey. I just hope it is like, it's a balanced system. Because it's looking like it's a type of combat system that's becoming very prevalent, but I hope it's balanced. Like, I hope it does take elements from the Arkham system and improves upon them. I'm not gonna lie though, work on those cave physics. Those cave physics aren't as good as a game from 2009, so let's work on those cave physics real quick. Hey, there's the boy! Just a dedicated husband. See, that looks exactly like the Mr. Freeze from Arkham City. So I'm confused as to what universe, like, if this is a sequel to Arkham Knight, if it's a light reboot, if it's a full reboot. I'm unsure. Oh no! Oh no! 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 This is not. Oh, fuck's sake! So he's just a damage sponge. He's just a massive damage sponge. There's no intricacy to this boss fight. It's just spamming X.
First is having like a whole cast of playable characters.
Having a whole cast of playable characters.
Reinvent themselves. Second,
so every superhero game is becoming
breathing Gotham City.
The Avengers and
keeps challenging you, keeps serving
a living, breathing.
And then finally, it's that fantasy
living,
of the
breathing
superhero team up, and we want to be able to deliver that in co-op play.
Copy that.
This looks like
Kenya
what the Avengers is gonna be.
Deciding which characters you are going to develop the game around.
Okay. That boss fight gave me a little bit of pain. That looked kind of rough.
The mystery in Gotham Knights
this is definitely scripted.
Way bigger than just the protocols.
Well, is there
bigger than the
else
Court of
that
Owls.
you would like us to know?
Well, they bring back the cult of
our game is
Shadow
coming
Ma.
out
I
in
don't know if that's the
2021,
right
and we can't
pronunciation.
wait.
It's gonna be a fucking light RPG, isn't it? Ah, for fuck's sake! They've been teasing this game for over a year, and it's another open world action light RPG. Why take this amazing idea and just copy every other game? I'm worried. It looks like it could be another Avengers, and I'd just rather that not every game becomes the same exact thing. I'd rather that didn't happen. I didn't like a lot of what we saw. I'm gonna be honest. That Mr. Freeze fight looked fucking terrible. It looked like Odyssey, straight up. It looked like Odyssey. Enemies kind of do look like damage sponges. I mean, why do the enemies have levels in a fucking Batman? Well, it's not a Batman game. Batman's gonna be back by the end of it, but is this just gonna be another Avengers? That's the thing that just keeps going through my mind. Like, is this just gonna be another fucking open world light RPG, co-op all the way to the gills? You know, fucking tons of gear and loot and shit, and just a constant world that never ends, and no like real proper cohesive story. I mean, I'm sure there will be a cohesive story with Court of Owls and all that, but it's just gonna be one of those things where it goes on forever. Games as a service. No one wants games as a service. I'm skeptical, a little bit worried, but I think I'm still excited. And from what they've shown there, it's not completely turned me off. It's turned me off a little bit, but this is a completely new direction for the franchise and for the property of Batman and obviously the Bat family. So I'm interested to see where it will go. I want to see more. To see if that is all this game is, just like fucking damage sponges and loot and gear and all that shit. Because I'm worried that's gonna be what it is. But I'm interested in seeing more. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. I'm completely off the mark here. Like I said, this is my first reaction. Also, hit like, and if you're new here and you want to see more content that's not really like this, is usually much higher quality, but if you want to see more content from me, then make sure to subscribe and turn post notifications on. Interesting. I'm a bit confused. Anyway, I've been Joe, aka Found Scarab, and I'll see you in the next one.
In breaking news, we've received reports of an explosion somewhere north of the
We're
city.
still waiting for the police to confirm if there are any victims. This story is evolving rapidly. Please bear with us.
We heard this really loud boom. There was smoke everywhere.
Emergency services have confirmed that they've discovered a body buried in the wreckage. We're still waiting for further details.
Emergency vehicles
It appears that a large portion of the building has actually
In
collapsed.
international news, an explosion rocked Gotham City earlier today.
We are now able to confirm that billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne is...
If you're watching this, I'm dead. This is a code black. This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything it contained. We both know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize the Batman is gone. And you can't count on the GCPD. Haven't trusted us since Jim died. Gotham will need its protectors more than ever. I'm leaving you the Belfry as base of operations. Some of the technology is outdated, but it has the gear you need and all of my files. You've always had my back when I needed you. I know you'll keep Gotham safe. Good luck. And goodbye.
No one talks about them. Not a whisper word is said. For if you try to cross them, then the town strikes you dead.